This week we've had some builders in. They're connecting us up to the aqueduct, and so we've got a couple of these on the land at the moment, digging a big trench down the path there. They're connecting all the way from the village, which is about 1 kilometre away along our gravel path, and so they've dug a trench all the way up this hill here, and eventually they'll go behind me here and connect up to the house. The house was previously supplied by a well which was fed by rainwater, which is amazing, and the previous owner lived like this for 73 years. It's not a huge well, but it refills obviously every time it rains. But last summer was so dry here in Italy that we really got to the bottom of the well. We had a lot of family here. I think the old owner, it was just him and his wife, and they could really conserve water in a way that is, it's amazing really how he could manage to do that. We're going to keep the well. It's not going to go anywhere. We'll just use it in a different way. I think we'll use it for the garden, and we'll use it for the toilets, and the aqueduct that we're putting in we'll use for our drinking water, for bathing, all of that kind of thing. So yeah, it would have been nice to kind of keep that sustainability that the previous owner had, but it became very complicated. So this is the way we're going to go from here. We'll talk about other sustainability options for us as well. I think we're going to try and put in solar panels and go off-grid in terms of electricity. And there are some other things that we can do as well. Look at a better way of managing our waste and recuperating some of the used water to go back into the well once it's been filtered. That's what's been going on here, and I'll give you a little view of where we're up to with the works on the aqueduct. This magic door leads to our well. On the left, the drain pipe, which is currently pointing towards the ground, can be fed in through a hole in the wall, which then feeds the well. This is the pump that allows us to pump the water from the well through the filter system up into the house. This is the connection for the drain pipe that comes through the wall and feeds the well. Our daughter has been the boss this week of both parents and animals. This is the other well on our property, a little bit of a scary one, and it's no longer in use. It took the workmen a few weeks to dig up through the gravel path and then up the land as well. As you can see, they're digging using excavators, but also by hand, and laying the pipes into a trench. They've widened the path here in order to get the excavators up and down, so they had to take out a few saplings and also some rosemary that had overgrown towards the edge of the path. It looks a little bit like Mordor at the moment, but it will all grow back, and we'll plant some nice bordering shrubs to make it all a bit prettier again. This was the final day of excavation, digging up towards our house and laying the final piping. Once the trench was filled in, it already started to look a little bit neater and a little bit better. So from here, as I said before, we'll do some planting on the borders and make this path into something a bit more beautiful. Here's a view of the path how it was before.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you in a couple of weeks.